hope everybody's having a good evening. I hope everybody had a great work afternoon. However you want to put it, man. I hope everybody's having a great day. Let's get it. Shout out to everybody rocking. We back in the trap with it, man. I know I've been on a hiatus, you understand? You gotta find somewhere to get a break in there, But, you know, soon as this train account jump out, man, we full throttle. We hitting the ground running, no brakes, all gas, you understand me? Let's do it. But we back. And it feels great to be back as well. I hope everybody's having a good time, you understand? Did you miss me? Y'all remember that episode of Martin? If you do, if you know, you know. If you don't, hey, I feel sorry for you. Let me know if you remember that episode. Let's get it. Shout out to my folk. Shout out to Brendan Johnson in the building, Double R in the building, Daniel Berry Sports Highlights in the building, Elijah Robinson, VI Cowboy, T-Mo, 419, Cartavius in the building. You sound like you drank that red Kool-Aid. I already know you a real one, man. I already know you a real one. Keystone Cowboy in the building. What's happening? Joe Tranchina in the building. What's going on? Hey, man, hit that like 100 times. Hit that share 200 times. Let's get it. We back in the building, man. I'm feeling good. That Red Bull in full effect, man. You understand? That Red Bull is kicking, you know? Let's get it. Shout out to the members sliding in for the win. Shout out to my guy, Mr. King G. Thanks for your contributions, Mr. Marcus McFarland. Shout out to you. You understand me. We in the building. But you already know, man. First and foremost, we gotta make sure them haters doing the most. What they was put on God's green earth to do, and you already knew that's hate, man. Let's get this trap jump around the corner. Hit the like and share for the squad. It will not charge a card. Let's go. Yeah. Shout out to my folk. Let's get it.
I can't see a thing. All this money in my face. I just blew a bag, ran it back the same day. Ain't no looking back.
Yeah.
Came a long way. I know that they mad, but just let them hate. That what make them hate. That what make them hate. And we just getting K and they just in the way. That what make them hate. That what make them hate. Cause we just getting K and they just in the way. Landlord is showing how to ball, boy.
Get it.
You ain't even on the team, you just a ball, boy. Real high, used to run knockouts, but it's real now. Real fly. I probably average your career high. You one day hating on it, probably wanna kill. When they got our own band, we hollin' a deal. Long live CEO, CIP the dollar.
Let's get it.
Took my brother, that made me go harder. That turned me to a monster. Now I'm focused on the comma. Now I'ma run up them comma for the summer, run up them numbers. I know that they hate the way a ball, man. Rockin' all this ball, man. Street made on the chain. I can't see a thing. All this money in my face. I just blew a bag, ran it back the same day. Ain't no looking back. We came a long way. I know that they mad, but just let them hate. That what make them hate. That what make them hate. And we just getting K and they just in the way. That what make them hate. That what make them hate. Cause we just getting K and they just in the way.
Now you might think you at school or maybe even at home or watching me through your phone, but I promise you, you in the trap, sir.
Trap.
I promise.
Trap.
Make no mistake about it, man. I know I've been on a hiatus, but high haters, we can't let them win. We can't let them win. We back in full effect, man. I feel excellent, man. I feel great being back in my place of business, man. You already know the headquarters of the trap. Y'all know what time it is, man.
Trap.
Y'all already know what the vibes is, man. But listen, hey, we seen some good old news come on out about your boy, Mr. CeeDee Lamb. You know, he had a youth football, youth football camp that he threw in Dallas, if I'm not mistaken. And, you know, a lot of the media people gonna show up because we haven't heard much from Mr. CeeDee Lamb. You know that? We haven't heard much at all from Mr. Cedarian. We haven't seen him. We haven't heard from him. And it's been a lot going on around his name, you understand me? So, you know, it's a lot of questions out there. So it's a lot of speculation. You know, we coming up with our own stuff. We coming up with our own questions and our own answers. We don't know what to think about what's going on, Mr. CeeDee. So, you know, a lot of the media people was going to pull up on him and try to ask him all kinds of questions. And Mr. Cedarian said, hey, there will be no questions answered. This is about the kids.
Trap, 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 trap.
But you know me and my nefarious, suspicious mind that I have. I don't know why I made like this. I don't know. The Most High did this for a reason. He gave me this conspiratorial, I don't know if that's a word. He gave me this conspiracy kind of mind that I got, so I can't help but think a little nefarious at times. So listen, I'm going to ask y'all this. If the man who the contract about don't want to answer questions, do you think other people should be answering questions about it?
Trap, 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 trap.
I'm just saying, man. Let me know if I'm going too far already. I just came back. I might be a little, you know, too much, you know, a little too amped up. You know what I'm saying? I might be biting off a little more than I could chew a little bit. Let me know. Because I think that's a little strange when you think about it. They asked CeeDee about his own contract, and CeeDee said, I ain't talking about it. No, I'm good. But hey, you know, everybody else told landlord, hey, you tripping, landlord. Hey, Micah can talk about his contract. Malik can talk about his contract. Anybody can talk about contracts. But y'all gonna say I'm crazy for saying that. But you see, the man didn't even want to talk about his own contract. You want to know why? Because it's a sensitive topic. It's a fragile subject. You don't want to come out saying stuff that can get you in trouble, that can make you lose money, that can mess up any type of situation. Negotiations are very, very, what you say, fragile. It's a very fragile situation, man. CeeDee knows better. You want to know why? Because he talked to his representation. Guess what his representation told him? Don't say nothing. Hush your mouth, CeeDee.
Trap, 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 trap.
But people gonna tell me anybody, any old body can talk about contracts. You know, this is America. We can just say anything you want. Hey, I still stand 10 toes on that. You shouldn't never mention that man money. Shout out to VI Cowboy in the building, man. I appreciate you, man, with the $4.99. He says, got to pay for where you stay, pay the landlord, got to pay where you stay, pay the landlord. Hey, I appreciate that, man. You already know. It ain't the first of the month no more. You know, I think everybody got their checks in. You know what I'm saying? I think everybody did good, you know. I think everybody did pretty good, you know, on the bill paying. But, you know, we still here. You still got a roof over your head. All is well. But y'all understand what I'm saying, man. It's still a little etiquette in this, man. I don't care if you're trying to help me. It's just certain things that you don't touch on. And if you trained and if you consider it, you understand the same way. Right or wrong? Let me know. Do y'all think CeeDee saying, I'm not saying anything, you think that's the right way to go? That's what I want to know from the people. Because we got a lot of questions. There's a lot of things that we could be asking him. But CeeDee says he's good. He's not saying anything. So what y'all think about that, man? Because he could be up here doing a bang campaign. He could be like, listen, the Cowboys need to pay me my money. That's what he could be saying. He could be like, the Cowboys need to pay me right now. But he ain't saying that. He could say, hey, he could be making a case for himself. He didn't do any of that. What he did, he just said, hey, man, I don't got nothing to say because guess what? The main point that I said at first, what I say at first, CeeDee has representation, bro. He pays people to talk about his money. He don't got to do it. What Dak always said, I'm going to let my representation handle that. I'm not an agent. I'm a player. You know what I'm saying? I pay people for that. I feel like he's doing exactly what he should be doing. Shout out to my guy, JC Cowboy Network in the building with the $4.99 for your mind. He says, my motherfucking dog, hey, man, we back in the trap with it, man.
Trap.
Hey, you know, sometimes you just got to, you know, come from off the road and come right back home to the trap. You got to get back You know, it's a lot of packs that got to get out there. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of packs that No, Mr. Fizz. No, Mr. Fizz. Content packs. You know what I'm saying? That's just what I'm talking about. Nothing nefarious. Understand that. Nothing nefarious. You know, we are law-abiding citizens over here. Shout out to You Got Us the Poor. She says, that's proper etiquette. And that's exactly what I'm saying. It's certain ways that you're supposed to operate. And even like I said, it could seem innocent, but any old thing can hurt you. Just like I said, okay, when Micah mentioned that man contract, if he ends up getting less, that's going to seem like he lost, right? It's going to seem like he lost. I can't remember the number he said because it's been a minute. If I ain't mistaken, Micah said he should get 36. But CeeDee don't even want to talk about his own stuff. So that right there lets you know. So the way I operate, man, y'all should know me by now. I hold people accountable, bro. I'm not just finna let you do anything, bro. That's just how I am. I just got to tell the truth. I won't be able to sleep at night. I just won't be able to. So, and then I try to be fair about it, man. And so what would I look like if I say, oh, Micah can say anything you want to say, and then other people up here can't do that? And then that shows a bad example. What you think the young people? Micah is kind of a veteran now. So he got people that's looking up to him. You better believe Sam Williams look at Micah like an example. You know what I'm saying? It's certain people on this team that's looking up to him. So guess what? They like, how you think people that's trying to learn something, what's the best way they learn? Most people watch and learn. They are visual learners. They seeing what Micah is doing to get his money. They seeing how he operate when he got his power. They seeing what other people are doing, so they equate that to themselves. They like, when I get that power, I'm going to do the same thing with you. Trap. When you get your power, you got to see how people operate with the power. Now, Micah just got into power, complete power with the Dallas Cowboys. You know, he even said it himself. After his rookie year, he wasn't all of that yet. He had to sit back and, you know what I'm saying, listen and behave. The second year, they started listening a little more. Now, he's just the voice in the room, look like. You know, he's had 3 great seasons back to back to back. So now you got to put a little more respect on his name. That's how that works. Same thing for Dak Prescott. The people who consistently ball on his team, those the people that are your leaders by default. I never understood a lot of these athletes get up here and be in front of millions of people all across the world doing all this phenomenal stuff, inspiring stories, coming from the bottom, starting for nothing, and then they walk out here and say, I ain't no role model, bro. Bro, even if you don't feel like you're a role model, man, the Most High said you're a role model. Trap. The Lord gave you that power, that strength, that everything you needed to accomplish the stuff you needed to accomplish so you can inspire people, so you can be a role model to other people. So you gonna sit back and spit in his face and say, I ain't no role model? That's very selfish and irresponsible. If he shines your light so bright that everybody can see you, you automatically should understand what kind of power come with that. But you sit up and say, I ain't no role model. Hey, that's the goofiest, most selfish stuff I ever seen in the world. Trap. I feel like preaching today, y'all. Shout out to Mafia Bets in the building, man, with the $10 super. He says 3 points of discussion. Lamb handled that professionally. True. He knows he's finna get paid anyways. Facts. And hold for my 2 more. Hold on. He said, I'm going to hold for my 2 more points. Exactly. Listen, that's what I said. I asked Boss and them the same thing. Shout out to my peers, my guys, Boss Cowboy, and I think that was Jay Tuck that episode. Shout out to them. But I asked them the same thing. I said, okay, because this was one of my most interesting points. I asked them, I said, okay, if Micah going about it one way, if one person going about it one way, and the other person saying, I'm going to stay out, and this person saying he going to stay. Okay, that sounds like 2 opposite sides of the spectrum, right? But answer me this. Is Dak Prescott going to get paid? Yes, he is. He's still going to get paid even though he's staying. Trap. So So we can't act like we wouldn't prefer our players to be at camp. We can't act like that because guess what? Even if CeeDee hold out, we still looking like, man, I wish he was here. I hope he get his money. You know he gonna get his money. So all you really got to do is just keep your head straight and do your work. They gonna pay you. It's no way around it. Do you think we can replace CeeDee Lamb? Absolutely not. I told you, outside of CeeDee Lamb, I don't think it's no other player in football outside of the quarterback position who can get hurt, and then that's the end of your season. So think about this. But everybody got mad at Landlord when I said get us a receiver. Oh, they said, oh, that's crazy. Don't get no receiver. Guess what? This led to the position that you in right now because CeeDee Lamb got absolute power and absolute leverage. You can't do nothing without CeeDee Lamb on this offense. If you think you can, you out of your gosh darn mind.
Trap.
Y'all know I'm not lying. How good or how bad you think this offense will be without CeeDee Lamb? CeeDee got just as much leverage as Dak. It's like that because we didn't address no other wide receiver weapons. We went and got Brandon Cooks for a fifth. Okay, bravo. I think Brandon Cooks is a good receiver. Good. What other money, what other resources did we invest in this football team? Now they got you by the short and curlies right now. Yeah. CeeDee got you by the short and curlies because there's nothing you can do. This offense can't even crawl without CeeDee Lamb. So now, who has the leverage, y'all? Who got the leverage? But didn't nobody want to listen to me. All you had to do is invest in the wide receiver position. Now you got a running mate. Now you ain't stressing. You saying, oh, CeeDee, you don't want to come to camp? All right, check out Mr. Xavier Legette out here balling out there.
Trap.
Oh, okay, CeeDee. You don't want to ball out? All right, you must ain't seen Xavier Worthy, sir. You must ain't. Have you seen Xavier Worthy? Oh, you don't want to come to camp. Oh, don't you see this offense still running like a well-oiled machine without you? We can't do nothing of the sort. That's on us. We sit up here and want to argue and battle with everybody, but you don't understand. You digging yourself in an even worse hole. We dug this hole for ourselves. We did that. We dug this hole. You see what I'm saying? It's no way we can get out without paying CeeDee Lamb. No way at all. I don't even know. I ain't even get my guy Super again. Shout out to Mafia Best, man. I appreciate you, man. I really do. Keeping the trap lights on, man. There's a lot of lights in here, so, hey, we need your contributions. We appreciate you. He said discussion point number 2. Beasley was right. Hold on. I ain't even touched on Beasley yet, but hey, I guess we could talk about it. Beasley was right. The Beasley disrespect from the fan was crazy. Let's be real. The only reason Beasley wasn't number 1 or number 2 because of his size. His skills were off the charts. I can give you that. I like Beasley, man. I always rock with Beasley. I like Beasley as a player. And he was a good person because he ain't got no shame in his game. He's not gonna bite his tongue. He always banged for Dak. He said, man, look, Dak get mistreated, misjudged by everybody. So if I know they lying on the young man, he speak up. Is that not an admirable thing that he do? He could just say, hey, I'm gonna stay out of it. Man, Cole be like, bruh, hey, y'all better stay up off of Dak Prescott.
Trap.
He kind of remind me of myself a little bit. You got to fight for the truth. If it's true, don't let nobody sit up here and just get away with murder like that. We don't do that. We don't believe in that. If you ain't got nothing else to fight for the truth. That I feel like that should be on a t-shirt right now. Guess what? Ain't nothing more pure than the truth. Can't nobody mess with you when you got the truth. Like, the truth cannot be defeated. That's why I rocks with Beasley. He don't have to step up for Dak like that. This man wasn't even playing with Dak. So you know he ain't got no agenda. Maybe he got some stuff going on with CeeDee though. I don't know. Because I don't see what warranted him to say that though. So somebody fill me in if it's something I'm missing. Like, okay, CeeDee posted a video or workout or whatever, and Beasley just got the critique in the man. Now that's kind of diabolical right now. little diabolical to me because, like, okay, even if you do see something that you don't agree with or you feel like you can help CeeDee with, that's a DM type vibe right there. That's not a post. And then, like, in this one particular situation, it made me not like Beasley in this situation right here. Like, I like Beasley on a lot of stuff, but this one right here, from the evidence that I gathered, I think he was a little out of line. Because when he said that, it's like, okay, boom, he got a problem with something he did in the workout. Okay, then he answered the fan. This was my problem. When he answered the fan and said, if I was getting 180 targets, I could be this guy. Okay, that's what my problem is right there. Because you comparing your career or your success with CeeDee Lamb now. And you saying that sounds like envy to me. That sounds like envy. Because listen, you operating in hypotheticals. You operating in pure hypotheticals. We don't know what you would have did with them 180 targets. And just like CeeDee said, you would have took more. He would have got way more than 1,000 to get 100 with 180 targets. He ain't saying he needed 180 targets to get to 1,000. Cole need to relax on that. And I just don't understand what drove him to try to say that. I just don't understand what drove him to say that. So, hey, JB, you might be on to something. Because that might be something that might be a reason what make him say something like that. You see what I'm saying? Because he don't have no other motives. You see what I'm saying? He probably felt like while he was in Dallas that he should have got more targets. That's an obvious conclusion from this exchange that they just had. That's an obvious conclusion. He felt like he deserved more targets. And I don't know about that because I think Dak did a good job with Beasley. Because think about this. Beasley was one of the rare players that played with Romo and Dak. Beasley, if I'm not mistaken, he got better under Dak. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. I believe Beasley got better under Dak. It ain't like he got worse. So I don't think nobody was holding him back, if anything. I think he actually flourished with Dak. But shout out to Mafia Bets again with the $5 super. He says, discussion point 3. Notice how after Cam got all the backlash, he changed his opinion on the Dak game manager. See, that's why I don't listen. Listen, this is why I don't entertain those players and those type of content creators. Because listen, we understand they are players, they done play the position, but they are still new in this type of space. Like, they just say stuff. Because clearly, when he said that Dak Prescott was a game manager, that's all the way false. Because then he tried to change the definition of game manager when he ended up being wrong. See, podcasting gonna call you out. This is why you gotta be sharp to do this, sir. You gotta be sharp. Trap. Listen, podcasting is the ultimate snitch. Listen to what I'm saying. Podcasting is the ultimate snitch. Because guess what? Everything you do on this podcast is recorded. And this will be held against you. You basically snitching on yourself when you're a podcaster. You know what I'm saying? That's what you're doing. So for you to think you can just weasel out of your takes and say anything and just, no, it's not going to work like that. You got people that listen to you every day. We understand what you're saying, and we heard what you said. There's no way to get away from it. So look how wrong he ended up being. Oh, Lamar Jackson is this super game manager. This guy's a super player and all that. Most of that stuff ended up being wrong because Dak was the best quarterback last year, and I'm ready to down and hear about that. Trap. Hey, according to the numbers, according to the stats, Dak Prescott was the best quarterback last year, and I just seen Cam Newton have a little what it was, like a short where he was seeing. It was like a blind resume type situation. They had Dak Prescott on one side, then they matched the resume with him, and then when he seen it was Patrick Mahomes, he was completely blown away. So that right there lets you know that he is admitting he was wrong. He just doing it by bits and pieces and backpedaling as he can go. Because, bro, we already knew he was wrong. We didn't have to watch his show to realize he was wrong. I said it day one. he talking about the wrong players' game managers, and he giving good credit to other people. So I don't really listen to those type of people, man. They do stuff just for clicks. Like, if you a Cowboys fan, man, you really should lean towards more of the content creators in new media. And I'm not just saying that because I'm a part of it. The reason I say that is because most of the people that's in new media, we actually fans like you. We're not just here just for profit and numbers and engagement. Like the mainstream people, they don't care. Do you think Cam Newton is a Cowboys fan, man? Do you think they got our well-being, what's best for the team in their mind? Do you think they're going to give you what's best for the Cowboys? Do you think Shannon Sharp like the Cowboys, man? Do you think they care? You know what I'm saying? They really don't care. They just want your engagement and your likes and your shares and your money. That's what they want. They don't really care about the Cowboys. They talk about the Cowboys because you care about the Cowboys. We talk about the Cowboys because we care. You see the difference? They talk about the Cowboys because it's profitable. We talk about the Cowboys because we actually fans. We actually care. That's why we be on here ready to bang when they saying crazy stuff. You don't hardly hear them going hard for these players like we do. Half of them guys, and believe it or not, half of these writers and stuff ain't real Cowboy fans either. They just doing a job. So listen, if you watch the .com, this ain't no slight to them, but this just facts. If you watch the .com enough, when them guys start getting them jobs, a lot of them people, these content creators and these writers and stuff like that, when they get them jobs, they ask them who they favorite teams is. A lot of the times it's not Cowboys. So don't even get it twisted. If they working for the .com, they might not even be really invested in this. They just doing a job. So it's writers that come from other teams like the Chiefs. It's a Chiefs fan that's on the team for the .com people. It's fans of different places from everywhere that's on our roster. So don't make no mistake about it. You get the real fandom from us, and that'll never change. Shout out to new media. Screw them boys. Trap. Yeah, that's it. You know what I'm saying? I wish I had the Kendrick Lamar drop. They just not like us. They're not gonna lose no sleep when we lose. Who would you rather be around? When we lose, we up here just as mad as y'all. We probably even madder than y'all because we sat up here a whole week talking about how we was going to win. Trap. We done invested and spent money and everything. Some of us going to the game and all of that. And the content creators on that side, they just sit up on their TV. They just sit up at home and watch us, laugh, and then go make viral content about us. We shouldn't feed them. If you're not a real Cowboy fan, move to the side. We don't want to give you nothing. Stay over there. This is family business. We need to treat this just like the Joneses. Mom and pop shop right here. Trap. Could you imagine a 49er fan getting rich off of your Cowboy tears when you lose? Think about that. That's messed up, ain't it, y'all? We don't think like that, but we need to. Could you imagine a Green Bay fan getting $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 checks off of your misery just because he mentioned the Cowboys? That's crazy. We shouldn't be empowering them like that. Excuse me. Shout out to David Sorrells, man. I ain't seen you in a minute, man. Salute to you. It's been a minute, I believe. You've been on the channel for a very long time, man. So what's happening? I know this a different time. I'm just jumping on when I can jump on. You understand? Hey, I'm trying to make sure I get some content out though. JC says .com wish they could do what we do, landlord. Absolutely. It's not the same, man. It's not the same. JC, a content creator, he can speak to this. This stuff don't pay good enough to be doing all this, man. Like, trap. You know, I can't speak for everybody, but I know most of us, we can say that because we put in countless hours of this just for the passion because we love and believe in this team. We trying our best to, get out great ideas to help this team. this ain't really for for us like that. Like it almost feel like when you're a parent, like, you do all this stuff for your children. It don't be for you, you know what I'm saying? You just put in countless hours and work your whole life, and most of your money go to the well-being of your family outside of you. So this kind of one of them things, man. It's a sacrifice. We sacrifice a lot of the time that we could be doing with other stuff and for other stuff just for y'all and the well-being of the team. You know what I'm saying? It's not about no money. I promise you that. I would have been gone. Shit. If it was about the money, I would have been out the door. But we love this stuff, man. We love y'all. I would be talking about this if I went in front of y'all. Somebody would be getting all these takes, I promise you that. Trap. Somebody, it gotta come out. You understand? Look, I'd be passing by somebody. Hey, man, what you think about Dak Prescott? I'd be talking to somebody. Barbershop gonna be lit with me in there. You know what I'm saying? Like, we gonna talk about some sports. We gonna talk about some Cowboys. That's just who I am. So I appreciate y'all even taking time being here listening to me talk crazy about this team, man. This is the day in the life of the Cowboys. But listen, I just want to get back to Sedarian for a little minute, man. Listen, I think it's evident that with him not discussing his own contract, man, that speaks volumes. That speaks a lot. That's very, very eye-opening. You know what I'm saying? Like, because a lot of people don't understand. When I made that case back then, we just letting people do whatever they want to do. That's a slippery slope. That's dangerous. So we got to realize it is etiquette in this stuff, and it's just certain stuff you don't do. And CeeDee didn't even want to talk about his own contract. He is silent. So that says a lot. But, yeah, we talked about Mr. Beasley. He don't need to be speaking on CeeDee like that. Just being real. And I like Bees. He was a good player for us. But this apples and oranges, man. Like, CeeDee on a whole nother level with this. Let's see what DeQuincy, man, I ain't seen. Look, we need a little hate in the building, man. Hey, which side of the bed you woke up on? Because, look, DeQuincy one of the rare people with both sides of his bed is the wrong side. So I don't even know why I asked that. Like, we know you woke up and said, Dak Prescott, and then you went and brushed your teeth and shit. So, you know what I'm saying? What you got to say for today? This my guy, though. Hey, he says, we going to see who Dak really is this season coming. So, wait a minute, DeQuincy. Wait a minute. I must ask you this question because it's an awkward time. It's a weird time for y'all Dak haters right now. So, after you just seen young Ryan Dakota have the best quarterback season of all quarterbacks, it's you can say that. He had a better season than everybody. His numbers did. That's what he did. So after you just seen this, how do you justify for just dogging Dak Prescott out all season? So he didn't get closer to making you a believer. You still saying get him out of here? That's what you saying? Hey, inquiring minds want to know, DeQuincy. Did he pull you to his side at least a little bit after having a MVP season? Because this ain't one of those Carson Wentz MVP seasons where he didn't see it through and he might have would have got it. Like, nah, Dak was robbed of it. Every metric he should have been the MVP. So I don't care what they say. We know who the MVP was. They went with the safe MVP because Lamar Jackson wouldn't have made too many headlines. It wouldn't have been too much of an uproar. They didn't want to see a quarterback who didn't have a contract be the MVP. They didn't want to see
trap.
If they would have seen that, man, I'm telling you, that would have been crazy. How would the Joneses justify that? A quarterback that they ain't even signed finna win the MVP? Nah, Jerry probably went and paid, greased some palms after that. He said, hey, we can't have this. Shout out to Mr. Nigel Wanza. He says they can put an end to all of this and trade CeeDee for Devontae Adams. Man. Hey, I'm with you when you're right, but I have to disagree on this one, though. I want CeeDee services. You know what I'm saying? Devontae older, you know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't really go on that side. I ain't going to get that far. I ain't going to go too crazy. I'm just saying, we need to pay CeeDee, move along, hey, and stand clear. Let that man get his money. We wouldn't have to go through this. Because listen, even though I'm on the side, I side with the team. I feel like he should be here. I want him to be, with the team and, getting better. But this is pretty much the hole that the Cowboys dug for themselves. So I really can't even just focus all my anger towards CeeDee. I got to distribute that to both of them. It's really on the front office. Why you won't pay this man? Like, just pay him. Does he not deserve his money? Does he not deserve his money? Now, we can get even deeper with this. What about if CeeDee carry this all the way into the real training camp? Hopefully, Jerry Jones do the same thing he did with Zach Martin, because, hey, don't get too outrageous now. Hold on. That was Zach Martin. A lot of people think it's certain kind of players that only hold out, like the diva wide receivers and stuff. They think we the only ones that do stuff like this, the skill positions and all of that. Don't forget, Zach Martin did the same thing last year. Was that last year? Year before last? One of those years. He did the same thing. And then Jerry said today and said he couldn't stand to look to the left and didn't see his car out there. So hopefully he had that same, that same feeling when he don't see CeeDee's car out there and pay the man. So that's what we're dealing with. But could you imagine us going all the way through training camp without paying CeeDee for what reason? I don't know. Do y'all want to miss a whole training camp of CeeDee getting better in the year 2 of the offense with Dak, with the rest of this wide receiving core, just because Stephen Jones want to play hard to get? Is that a good enough reason? That's not a good reason. That is the most selfish, boneheaded reason you can come up with. Because I can't figure out no other reason why he wouldn't. Let's play a game. This is an exercise. Let's come up with reasons why not to pay CeeDee Lamb. Let's do this. Let's do this. I wish I had some Jeopardy music.
Trap.
What y'all think? Let's come up with reasons not to pay CeeDee Lamb. That's what we're going to do. And see how good we can do. We need at least 5 legitimate reasons not to pay CeeDee. This could be interesting. Let's see. I don't know if nobody could do it. Let me see. I'll say because he got mad in the Green Bay game. It's superficial, but hey, we'll say that. That's one. Let's come up with some interesting reasons why not to. Because I don't think it's possible. I'm going to just be real with y'all. So if we can't come up with 5 legitimate reasons why not to pay CeeDee, what in the hell are we doing to him, man? Let me know. What are we doing? Shit, somebody help me out. He said, landlord took mine. It might be one. Shit, this man just had the greatest receiver year ever for a Cowboy. Why you ain't paying him? Kevin, he said, I took his. There's only one. Shit. JV said, one reason, because the Joneses are dumbass. Hey, and that's the problem right there. That's the problem. Now, to be fair, I probably can come up with a few for Dak. You know what I'm saying? That's my guy, but I could probably come up with a few for him. Not to say that I'm going to agree with him. I'm just saying, if we just had to play a trivia game and come up with reasons why not to, that wouldn't be as hard for Dak. You know, he's had 8 years, 9 years? Hold on, 2016? Yeah, he had about 8 years. So, you know, it's about time for you. Hold on. There is no reason not to pay him. He earned it. Exactly. It's simple as that. But guess what, David? You're a fan of the Cowboys. It's never going to be that simple. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, my good sir, but I just got to be honest. It'll never be that good for you. It'll never be that simple. Even though it should be, it just won't. Because we in Dallas. That's why. Who got burner accounts out here, Miss You Got It? Who got burner accounts? What y'all doing in this chat? Trick said they just don't want to see. He said they just don't want to set the wide receiver market. Tricks, listen. You my guy, man. Shout out to you for being a member. But listen, ain't no way that's the reason. Guess what? They waited till everybody got paid.
Trap.
Tricks, if you don't want to set a market, you know what I'm saying? Why you waiting till everybody get paid? So basically, Tricks, you saying that they don't want CeeDee. That's what it's got to be. You can't want something that you wait on to pay when you know the market going up. You see what I'm saying? Like, say for instance, if you want to buy a house and it's $50,000, just a crazy number, $50,000. And then you know if you wait a year, it's gonna be $100,000. So why in the hell would you wait a year then, fool?
Trap.
I mean, the reason you don't buy it for $50,000 is because you don't want to spend $50,000. But you do want the house. And you're gonna wait a whole nother year. And it's gonna double. And you know that because you're looking at the analytics. You're looking at the housing market. You see it's finna happen like that. But for some reason, you still wait. That don't sound like you want it. That don't sound like you want it. These people are crazy. I just don't know y'all.
Trap.
I just don't understand how some people sit up and know what's going on. We see the Cowboys continuously running into this brick wall, but then we don't understand why these players are holding out and want their money and stuff. I get it. I just don't like it. I don't like it on no side. I don't like it on the player holding out. I don't like it that the Jones ain't paying them. I wish we had a regularly functioning team. Why our team just can't be a regular team?
Trap.
Man, just imagine if we was like the Ravens or somebody, man. Like, I ain't just on a jock or nothing, but we talking about like headlines and news. Now, they did give Lamar Jackson a hard time. They did. But other than that, do you hear about anybody else on the Ravens team? Do you hear about them messing over anybody with their money? All you hear and talk about when you think about the Ravens is just football, bro. We talking about football. We're not talking about how people feel and what the market is, all that. Man, them people just talk about football, man. Why we just can't be a normal team? Shit. Exactly. That might be the root of the problem right there. That might be the root of the problem. We just don't have real leadership and we don't have a regular, real GM. Jerry Jones is impersonating a GM. That's the problem right now. Man, y'all remember that little black dude who pretended to be a doctor? He got away with it for a while too. Like he was doing a lot. That's Jerry Jones in the owner world.
Trap.
Y'all remember that dude, man? How many years ago that was? That dude straight up impersonated a doctor and got away with it. I don't know if he did no surgeries or nothing, though. Hold on. Man, what that dude did, bro? Somebody got to hey, we got to look that back up. I know he impersonated a doctor, and I know he was all up in the hospital. I don't know if he did nothing, though. Do y'all remember that? I don't know, man. I remember. I don't know who in the world did it, though. Shout out to Miss Elder in the building. How you doing? But somebody help me out with that. They said that boy had like 20 patients. Man, chill out, King. And this dude made national news. He was a fake doctor. Like, I just want to know exactly what he did. Like, I know he was impersonating a doctor, and he was all up in the hospital, like, with the white coat on and everything. But what was he actually doing? He's a maniac. Good Lord. Yeah, he got arrested. Shit. Somebody need to arrest his ass. He a little too crazy. He need to be arrested, Swain. Like, you know, we don't fool with the police over here like that. Like, hey, we don't want nobody. We don't wish no jail on nobody. But Lord, he need to be arrested. Like, shit, that's dangerous. That dude does need to be apprehended immediately. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. They said he was giving medical exams to people. Okay, he just at least he ain't hurt nobody. So he just up there like, I don't know. He probably was a creep then. Like, he probably touchy-feely or anything on these people. Yeah, I wonder how much time he got. I know I'm all the way off subject, but that's who Jerry Jones is as far as being a GM, man. We already know he's not doing that. And watch this. I did this one day. This absolutely pissed me off. I'm going to tell y'all right now. Hold on. Watch this. What is the job description for an NFL GM? Okay. Y'all want to be mad? Y'all want to get mad, Rip? The GM has the final say on all players-related decisions, including signing free agents, making draft picks, extending contracts, and cutting the roster. They also build the personnel department staff, coordinate scouting, and compile the roster to meet NFL salary cap. Do y'all think Jerry doing any of that? The GM hires the head coach and collaborates with coaches and players to recruit new players. Yeah, right. The GM balances the football calendar and works on player schedules. Man, y'all. Finances. The GM may be responsible for contract negotiations, vendors, or equipment. Marketing and media. The GM may act as a spokesperson for the team, communicating with the media and fans. Now, he do that shit. We ain't... Trap. We got to give him his props on that one now. He do that one. He do that one all day long. He definitely is a spokesperson for the team, communicating with the media and fans. He do that one too good. Like, that's the only part. Look, that's the only part of the GM job Jerry was interested in. Like, he just wanted to talk and be the spokesperson. That's what he did as far as GMing goes. Because we know good and gosh darn well Jerry is not doing all that other stuff, man. We know that. Okay, they said little buddy name is Malachi Love Robinson. He even got a fake name, bro. Trap. Man, that dude name ain't no Love. Malachi Love. That ain't even real. Hey, that dude, that off the chain. He came over here and just impersonated a whole life and got away with it. You know what I'm saying? This is what Jerry Jones doing when it comes to him being a GM. We know he is not doing all of that stuff, man. JVB Boy says, landlord, do you believe that there's any truth to them maybe selling the team? Look, the only way Jerry sell his team is if he was forced to, you know, against his will, or if it was some what's that dude name? The Washington Daniel Snyder or something like that. If it was one of his situations to where it was out of his power, maybe. But I don't see that. We seen Jerry dodge all them cases, man. You already know what the Cowboys slogan is: cases and baby mamas. We know that. We already know the Cowboys. That's our slogan: cases and baby mamas. Dak, cases and baby mamas. Jerry, cases and baby mamas. It go all the way up to the ownership. So y'all know how we do. You know what I'm saying? We ghetto. We know that. We gotta look. Listen. Self-awareness is important. Okay? Self-awareness is important. Yeah, ain't nobody going to see Dr. Love, man. Ain't nobody going to see Dr. Love, bro. That's fake. That's not real. Dr. Buddy Love is insane, man. Trap. Man, Buddy Love was a scientist. He wasn't no doctor. Don't put that on Buddy Love now. Buddy Love was a scientist, a chemist, or something like that. Dude, yeah, he giving them Diddy exams over there, man. No. And this is what our owner doing. This is what Jerry doing. He do not do. Ain't no way. Listen, I have to follow Jerry every day with a camera and see it for myself. That's the only way I'm believing that. Ain't nobody is crazy. Ain't nobody believing this man is actually doing day-to-day GM work, being a billionaire. At what age is he? How old is Jerry Jones, man? Hold on. Jerry Jones. How old is this man? At 81 years old, and Biden barely can move at 80-something.
Trap.
Biden barely can move at 80-something. You think Jerry can do all of this and run a team and have cases and baby mamas and do all of this stuff at 81? Let's be real about this, man. Y'all know good and gosh darn well that ain't happening. Mr. Stephen Carroll says, with the $199 for your mind, he says, Land, you going to training camp? Absolutely, man. That's exactly what I'm trying to do. And I'm glad you mentioned it because, you know, that's what we are doing, trying to get the money up so we can make sure we out there and get everything we need. Hey, even though I've been off the scene, hey, the grind don't stop. I just made a $1,000 investment in this content, you know, for the content out there in Oxnard and this Apple product. I don't even like them, but I gotta have an Apple product for the program that I run on here for y'all. So I want to make it look just like this while I'm on the road. So hey, man, we investing constantly. We doing stuff like that to give y'all the best product. All I ask is a little help with some of this stuff. I ain't telling y'all to put me in the Ritz Carlton or nothing like that. I'm just saying, just make it a little easy on you, boy. You know what I'm saying? And I promise you, I'm going to give y'all some of the best content you're going to get out there. And I said, listen, when I'm out there, I'm going to take a notepad. I'm going to have a notepad. Any players that y'all want to see, I'm going to give you a full report on them day by day. That's how we getting down. That's a promise. You know what I'm saying? Double R says, excuse me. Damn, Cowboy Nation, it's great to have you all back, man. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Look at Mr. Stephen Carroll, man. I appreciate you, man. With the $49 super, man, you a GOAT with that. Trap. And y'all just don't know how far this stuff go, man. Your boy be out here trying to get it, man, and I appreciate you, man. That's going to go to exactly what I said. To me getting out there to training camp, for me to get a hotel. I live all the way in Alabama. I'm flying. So, you know, it takes a lot. But, hey, I do this out of the love and out of the passion, man. We trying to get it. But I really appreciate you, man. That's going to a great place, which is getting us out there to do that content, man. So I appreciate you. But let's see. He said, I do my producing with Apple, the best computer. Exactly. I got the desktop. The program I run is exclusive to Apple. So if I want my show to look any way like this, I had to buy this $1,000 plus gadget right here so I could take it on the road. So I want the quality, the same quality here. I want to have that on the road. So that's what I've been on a mission to do, exploring and looking up stuff, man. You know, we never stop grinding. We always working. I'm trying to get better. I want my presentation to be better when I'm out there because, you know, last year was my first time being out there in training camp, so I had to, I had to work out the kinks and figure out how stuff was going. So I'm glad y'all bear with me, but this time it'll be better. It'll be better for sure. But let's see. Yeah, appreciate you, Mr. Stephen Carroll, man. I appreciate you. You got to get a wrench or something for that. I don't know if are you new to the channel, Mr. Stephen? Let me know that too. Because if you are, you might be just somebody that was watching in the shadows, though. So you don't really got to be new, though. But let me know if you're new to the channel. Shout out to Tricks for the 5-month membership, man. I appreciate you. Y'all know I can't see that unless I'm on the phone, so that's why I just got to it. Let me make sure y'all ain't said no more. Okay, I see. Let me give Mr. Steve a wrench. Yeah, he got to get a wrench for that because I really appreciate that support, man. That goes a long way. I don't know how to do it right here. Let me see if I can do it on here then. I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know. I probably have to go on the YouTube, but I'll make sure I put you a wrench because I appreciate that. But yeah, man. JC says, good job, bro. Yeah, good to hear from you, man. Apple ramp up my channel for sure. Yeah. All I use is Apple right now. Not on my phone. I don't fool with the phones, but as far as the computer go, I'm rocking with them over here. I won't leave the phone though. I don't fool with it. All my children do, and they get on my nerves with them. They know how to run these things better than I do. That's what's crazy. Miss Donna says she passed through. You passed through Alabama. What? You ain't check in with the landlord? Trap. I'm just playing. She said going to and coming from Florida last weekend. Thought about you, DC 4A. I appreciate you. They said Florida weather got a little ugly late. Like some of my coworkers went out there and they said they had double red flags out there in the ocean, man. It's been crazy out there, man. Prayers up to all them people that's been getting injured and, losing people out there in that water. It's just been crazy out there in Panama and Pensacola and stuff like that that's close to my side of the Florida area. So, yeah, that's been crazy. But, yeah, that one of my coworkers said they had like double red flags on the last day he was out there. So we ain't getting none while I was out there. So that was a blessing. But man, y'all got to be careful out there in that water with them rip currents and stuff. It is devastating what that stuff been doing. But yeah, did somebody, let me see. I gotta figure that out though. Cause Mr. Steven gotta get one. He got to get one. Let me see if I can. I don't want to put the stuff on the screen. Man. Y'all give me 1 second. Because I don't know if, did he say he new to the channel? He might have did. Oh, he said, no, I'm not new. I normally on the rewind game as Law say. Oh, okay. That's what's up. But let me put some on the screen. I don't want y'all all in my business now, you know what I'm saying? It might be some nefarious come up or something, Just give me a second. Hold on. I think I can do it this way, though. Go into the channel. Blam. Let's see. Steven. There you go. Bam. Yeah, there you go. I see it. You got to go all into another one. So there you go, Mr. Steve, and I appreciate you for your contributions over here at the Trinidad, man. We appreciate you. Trap. Hey, while I'm at it, I should have. Look, all right, next time we go live on the solo, we gonna give a couple of more wrenches. I done got way more sedated with my wrenches now, you know what I'm saying? Hey, we might have to start snatching some away because some of y'all don't be sharing, some of y'all don't be liking. That's the whole purpose of being a mod. You got to make sure you like. You got to make sure you share. You got to contribute. You know what I'm saying? I know some of y'all been day ones, but we trying to grow. We got to get this stuff out here. So make sure you get down with the get down, man. For real. We appreciate y'all. But, man, I think I've gave y'all a decent show, man. Let me know if y'all appreciate it or if y'all enjoyed it. If I made you laugh, mad, cry, all that good stuff, let your boy know. And I appreciate y'all, man. I'm finna get ready to wrap this thing on up. Hey, is it anything else y'all want to discuss real quick before I let y'all go? Let me know. Quick question. Hello, rapid fire questions. We got, 2 minutes. If y'all got any questions, I'm going to answer them real quick, and then we're going to ride out. He said, give him a wrench on the replay. Yeah, he got it. He got the wrench now. we found a way to get it to him. We found a way to get it to him. I appreciate you, man. I really do. And we're going to try to come with some more videos, standalone content in a minute too, man. So I'm just trying to work, man, trying to get better. We still in this. We are not backing down. We still going hard, going strong. Let's see. Ain't nobody said no question. They said we done with your landlord, look like. So, let's see. Okay, I see a few. Trick says, I want to pick up Michael Thomas low-key. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, I was never huge on Michael Thomas anyway. And I think he a little over the hill. But him as a possession receiver, he probably can do a little something. But because he never was a separator. He was a possession guy to begin with. He says, landlord, 6 people got bit by a shark here where I'm from on the 4th. Where you at, Toxic? You must be in Florida too? He said, landlord, the Joneses are so much about business. They are waiting for school to start to sign people so people can talk. You think? I hope not. They is business minded like that too. That'll be crazy if they sabotaging themselves. That sounds like them though. Kelvin, he said, should we trade our safeties? Yes. Yep. At least one. Cause guess what? Marquise Bell, he gonna be misplaced. We gonna call him Miscellaneous Bell in a minute. You know what I'm saying? Miscellaneous Bell. Cause we don't know where to put him. I don't know where do you put Marquise Bell to give him real reps? And listen, don't think I'm dissing Marquise because he deserves some. He sacrificed for this team. But where you gonna put him at? Mike Zimmer is not running that type of scheme. Where you gonna put him? Does he deserve time over Donovan Wilson? Does he deserve time over Malik Hooker? I don't know if I can say that. Do you think he's better than Ranye Thomas? I don't think I can say that. It's a lot of stuff that's just, it's up in the air. And I feel bad for Marquise. I don't see no way he get on this field. I really don't. I don't see no way Marquise Bell can get on. Now, he probably can get on the field in a rotation somewhere, but I don't see no way he can start. He ain't starting nowhere. And that's sad, because he deserved some playtime. Shout out to Marcus McFarland, man. I appreciate you. Okay, Mr. Carroll said, who do you think has the most trade value from our defense? That's good. Outside of Micah, of course. Out of the defense, I say somebody like outside of Micah and Trey, the stars, Deron Bland. I even hinted on trading him, and I love Bland, but I just noticed the Joneses ain't gonna try to pay top dollar to 2 corners. They don't want 2 or anything. Shit. Think about that. They don't want 2 of anything. They ain't finna pay premium 2 of nothing. So if Deron Bland done played himself out of his contract, you think they gonna sign him? They gonna give Deron Bland all the trouble in the world. They paid Trey already. So guess what? This is what landlord is saying. No, I don't think Deron Bland is a bad player. I like Deron Bland. I like Deron Bland since he first came here. But what I'm saying is, logically, I just don't see us signing him. So guess what? We should go get something for him.
Trap.
That's all I'm saying. I know it sucks, but I'm trying to be as realistic as possible. Do y'all think we'll pay 2 corners? We won't even pay 2 wide receivers. Do y'all think we're gonna pay 2 corners? Or do y'all think we're gonna hold on to Deron Bland till we can't hold on to him no more, and then we leave and he leave and we get nothing? Which one the most likely outcome given the track record of the Cowboys? Let me know. And then we gonna ride out. Let me know. Which one the more likely outcome? Just as much, listen, to anybody who see this on the rewatch or anything, answer me this question before you get hysterical because I said trade Deron Bland. This is what I want you to do. Would you rather us trade Deron Bland? Because I know you can't stand it. You don't want it either. would you want us to trade DaRon Bland, or which one do you hate the most? Us trading DaRon Bland or losing DaRon Bland and get nothing back? Let me know. Which one is the worst scenario? Because you're losing them both ways. You see what I'm saying? You're not going to retain them. So let me know which one is the worst scenario. That's all I'm saying. This is why I got that idea. And I wouldn't mind campaigning for that right now because I know how the Joneses operate. I know how slow we are. We're not going to pay that young man. We're not. So this is what we're going to do, what the Cowboys usually do. Hold on to him forever. They might even get clever and do a franchise tag on DaRon Bland or something, and then let him go and get nothing. That's how we usually operate. We ain't use a franchise tag this year by the grace of God. But next year, you best believe DaRon Bland probably the number one guy they gonna franchise tag. Trap. Or no. They can franchise tag Micah. So it depends on what happened with Micah. If they can find something to do with Micah, they gonna franchise tag DaRon Bland. Or if they franchise tag Micah, they might just let DaRon go. So we'll see. I just don't want to use a great, young, phenomenal player and get nothing back. That's the worst case scenario. That's worst case scenario. We need to be able to commit quicker. If we know for a fact that we're not finna pay this dude, get something back, bro. Just go ahead and quit playing. Get something back. That's all I'm saying, man. But I appreciate all the love and support, man. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like and share for the squad. It will not charge a card. And y'all already know why them haters hate on us. Why? Because we are the greatest. That's why, man. Shout out to everybody, right? Yeah. Thanks for all the love and support. We gonna ride this thing on out, man. Let's get it.
In my hand.
Yeah. Let's go.
And this is greatness defined. Every line is divine. Verses boggle your mind. And every song, man, I swear, just get better with time. No matter how much shade they throwing, I still manage to shine. I don't know why they so obsessed with mine. I'm all they think about. Go in their house, they probably got my pics in a shrine. Damn, I never let these play me. They see us ballin', now they wanna switch teams like KD. I know my time coming, I guess I'ma wait and see. I'm too cocky and confident that humble ain't for me, Lord. Help me with my egotistical ways, but I'm amazed how they display such miserable hate. I never paid attention to what most to say. Their words are unimportant like prepositional phrase. They wanna see me crash and burn in a ridiculous blaze, but yet I rise like the Phoenix. Show these I'm great enough. Yeah, I know these haters can't stand me. Well, take a seat. I do it for the family. So bring the block to the Grammys, and if you try to stop me, you need a plan B. Yeah. Do it for the real. If you ain't from the bottom, you ain't get how I feel. To go against the odds, go hard, chase meals, let doubt us till you make it. Show them all you the greatest, I'm the greatest.
The young poet got flows flowing, that's mind blowing. I'm flamboyant when brainstorming, that's fair warning for my opponents that will be mourning before the morning. Every beat I eat and destroy it, that's what the fans wanted. The hot topic, you try to copy, that's hard stopping. Yeah, I'm a giant when rhyming, but y'all microscopic. I got them watching and they believe in me like a prophet, cause the pics I'm cropping be masterpieces, they photoshopping. I'm from the bottom, assembled by the avenue, so I gotta pay homage to the hood to show my gratitude. And then my attitude is similar to an animal. These dudes ain't half as cool, I got different levels to tap into. I am the truth, these people know that I kill it. These are God level lyrics, I should be on Mount Olympus. My music therapeutic to the real people's spirit, like it came from ancient Kemet. Ain't nobody messing with me, I'm the greatest. And like I say, 1K, one love, Cowboys Nation. Let's go.